Okay, there we go, just making sure my camera hadn't gone off again there. Yes, hello, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, and welcome to the stream. For those wondering what the hell I was just talking about, I had a little bit of a technical hiccup before we started tonight. Just before we booted the stream up, my camera deactivated itself. I'm not quite sure why. As far as I can tell, touch wood, don't jinx anything by saying this, it seems to be all right. It was just a little thing where it switched itself off. I had to unplug it, plug it back in, and then yeah, make it track me properly. Technology, gotta love it. Right, getting off topic. If you can't tell by the thing behind me, I'll move myself out the way though, we are doing another one of these. It's one of our multiplayer Jigsaw evenings with you, the viewers. We haven't had one of these in about 3 weeks, and thanks to repeated demand, aka Red and Basher, both saying Jigsaw over and over again, we are now doing this again, I suppose. So, let me just quickly put the music back on. This website doesn't have its own BGM while I run through what we're doing. Also, hello to Red, he has dinosaurs, and yay, 55 stream watch streak. Yay. Clap, clap, clap. There we go, music's back on. Turn this up a little bit. Okay, so for those who don't know what we're doing here, if you've never been here for one of these, or if you haven't watched any of the other VODs from our previous Jigsaw evenings, we are using this website up here, Jiggie.fun. This lets you upload pictures and videos to use them as custom jigsaws, essentially. Not only that, but you can also do the jigsaw puzzles that you create with other people, either in private rooms like we're doing tonight, or publicly, and they'll be available on the public rooms register at the top there. Excuse me, sorry. So yes, we're doing a private room tonight, but don't be dismayed, we are still opening it up for you, the viewers, to come and join us. This is just to stop it from appearing on the main server list thing. If you'd like to join us, I'll be posting the link in chat in a moment. I'll pin it to the top as well. All you have to do is click on the link. You can use either PC, laptop, tablet, phone, or what the hell ever to come and join in. You don't need to download anything, you don't need to sign up to anything. Right, so the pictures that we do on these streams here are images that get submitted on our Discord server. We've got a text channel on my Discord server here for people to go ahead and upload images they'd like us to do as jigsaw puzzles. I've got at least 2 more of those. If we get them done in short order, then I'll get maybe 1 or 2 more. But the last couple of times we've done these streams, about 2 or 3 tends to be the number that we usually get through. Right, anyways, I'll stop muddling my words and my introduction up, and we'll start doing this, shall we? Now, last time we did this, I believe we had 450 pieces per image. The previous time, I think it was 600, so I think we'll go for a happy medium of 500 pieces average this time. Which one should we do first? Let's do the funny cat picture first, shall we? This. So this is a picture that moderator Red put up onto the Discord server. Let me go ahead and pop the little message up on screen here as well. There it is. In a moment, I'll go ahead and start the room up. All you have to do is click on the link I'm about to post in Twitch, again, to come and join. You don't have to download anything, and there's no sign-up required. You'll simply have to type a name in and choose a couple of little options, pick a colour for yourself, and then you can get started. The website will give you a little tour/controls tutorial when you begin. And then, of course, if you need help, I don't mind refreshing people's memories when it comes to what does what and how do you, I don't know, open the image preview or something. Jigglies, I mean, what? What indeed? Hello, Basher, speak of the devil. Just in time, we're just about to get started. So, with the resolution of this image here, it says that we'll have 494 pieces for this one, while keeping each individual piece at a relatively stable pixels per inch, I guess. I've done enough talking, it's been 10 minutes since we started the stream, let's just get the hell on with it, shall we? Lest my camera switch itself off again. No sounds. Background, nope. Couple of new options here, actually. Something about shadows and the light position and spread. That's interesting. Oh well, don't care. Right, let me go and post the message and pin it so you can all come and join in with me. There we go. Sorry, I'm just clicking everything off and getting ready for this. There we are. Heading home from work, will be jigging your saws in a few minutes. That sounds vaguely threatening, but yes, okay, see you in a few minutes. Like I said, if anybody else would like to come and join in with us, it's not just Discord users, it's not just members of our Discord that we're inviting to come and play with us, it's all of you, the viewers, right now. If you're watching this, I'm officially press-ganging you. You have to go ahead and click the link and come and take part with us. This is the 8th time we've done one of these jigsaw streams, so don't worry, they do tend to be fun, if not a little bit relaxing. And yes, friendly reminder, if you'd like to open up the image preview, it's this button here in the top left, the one that looks like a little computer picture icon. Can be a threat if you want it to be. Shut up. I've once again neglected to use the option to keep all of the edge pieces in a separate pile on their own. That's it. I'm not admitting fault or anything, I'm just saying I haven't done that. It is one of the gameplay options you can do, is keeping all of the edge pieces separate. But yeah, I didn't turn it on. So we'll just have to deal, I guess. Where's this go? Not there. Okay. I'll leave it there anyways for future use. Where do you go? Don't know. Gonna leave it there. Yes, this image tonight is very cat-themed, if you couldn't tell. Let me turn the music up a little bit more, actually. There we go. Oh, cool. 2 bottom pieces right next to each other. That was handy. Where do these go, then? Oh, well, that connects to that. I'll just leave it like that for the time being. Yeah, it's part of this orange cat here on the left. So I'll leave these about there or so. If the music is too loud, by the way, please go ahead and tell me. This is about the volume we usually have it whenever we're doing these jigsaw streams. So it should be fine, but again, if anybody needs it adjusting, yell at me indiscriminately until I take notice. Let's see, grab this bit that goes... Oh, it does not go there, okay. Cool, you learn something new every day. This part that I've got here looks like it's attached to the cat in the middle there. The one sticking his tongue out like a dumbass. So I'm going to put this about here. This goes all the way over on this side. Progress is happening, I think. As per usual, like we've started doing on some of these jigsaw streams as well, once we get all of the outside frame completed, I'll go ahead and lock the whole thing so that nobody moves it by accident or otherwise. We've had that happen one too many times. It's always amusing, but when we spend about an hour or so doing one of these intricate jigsaws, having the whole thing move slightly does tend to be a little bit off-putting. Anyhow, stuff to talk about until the rest of you work up the bottle to come and join in with us. Didn't we have fun on Sunday on our date night with Althea? I will go ahead and neglect to tell you all how much time I've been putting into Tower Unite ever since I started playing it with Cyro a couple of weeks back. Suffice it to say it's going to become one of our semi-regular things on stream, whether I'm streaming it with friends or whether I'm playing it by myself there. But yes, it is quite entertaining. I think deep down Althea did secretly like that shrine I had of her in the basement. And for those of you who have no idea what the hell I just meant by that, you've missed out. I'm just kidding. You can go and find the previous VOD still on my Twitch channel here for a couple of days, or you can go onto YouTube and watch it. Alternatively, if you want the specific bit I just referenced, go and look for the video clip on my Twitch page and or my YouTube channel, called Althea Finds the Shrine, or something to that effect. Fun times to be sure. Okay, that goes there. Good. All of the edge pieces, we still haven't got the frame finished yet. Right, fun, that's what we'll call it. Are you saying well, are you implying that our chaotic date night with Althea maybe it wasn't entertaining, maybe it wasn't fun? Especially once, another one of my friends ended up coming along as well and joining in with us, and the two of them decided to keep jumping on my bed while I was trying to sleep. Idiots. Not you guys, I'm referring to those two, Alfie and Curry. Okay, what am I looking for? Aside from edge pieces. Okay, this is going to be part of this cat here. The one with blue eyes there. The dark part of the fur here isn't black enough to be the one in the top left corner, so it has to be this one down here somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm already putting parts in the middle of the board there before we've even got the rest of the outline finished. Shouldn't be doing that, should I? As long as we don't include the basement, then yes, fun was indeed had. The enders have been tamed. So what you're saying is work on the basement some more and make it look a lot more creepy. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind for the next time we stream that game. That doesn't go there. Okay. Doesn't go there either. It does go here though. Why do half of these little guys look so surprised? No, I already tried that, didn't I? Oh, this goes over here in the... This goes over in the top right corner here, because it's part of this cat in the top right. If you do that, do not credit me, I did not encourage this. So what you're saying is, credit you for it entirely and blame you once Althea freaks out again. Gotcha. Heard you loud and clear, Cap'n. I'll go ahead and make it look extra creepy, and then, when Althea asks me about it, I'll say, yeah, blame Basher, he told me to do it. Hey, you all tease me enough, okay? Let me get some in as well. I kid, I kid. But see, folks, we like to have fun here, don't we? Sort of. Usually at my expense. Where does this go? I don't know. Must be missing one or two more pieces. Fair enough, just don't be surprised when I finally draw a maid dress. I'll buck off. Anyway, moving swiftly along, getting quickly back to the picture at hand. Just to get off that line of discussion. Where do you go? Alright, it's a start, but where's the rest of it? Oh, there we go. It was right next to me the whole time. Right under my nose, and I still didn't spot it. Anyhow, it's finally March. Hooray, it's already springtime. Where the hell is the year going? Why is time speeding up? I have noticed it's a little bit less cold today, and much more appreciated. It's also not as windy either, which was nice because I had a lot of shopping to do earlier. I'm actually quite tempted once we finish the stream up here tonight to go for a little bit of a nighttime walk to stretch my legs and cool off. The town I live in tends to be fairly peaceful at nighttime. Emphasis on fairly because the place I live here in the northeast of England there, some of the local, shall we say, wildlife can get a bit rowdy now and then, especially after a couple of pints down at the local Wetherspoons. But other than that, after dark isn't usually too bad, especially on the weeknights. Miss Winter already. That's fair. I'm still trying to cope with the fact that next month I'm going to be another year older. Ugh. I didn't want to be reminded of it, and I've gone ahead and reminded myself anyway. Great. Good job, Arthur. Nope, Bash has come and joined in too. We've got 3 of us. Remember folks, come and join in. You don't need to download anything, you don't need to sign up. Come and give us a hand. Look, cats. Me in 2 months. Oh, your birthday's just a month after mine, is it? Nice. Progress is being made again. Yes, good. Getting somewhere. You know, for a picture like this, I really should have turned on the option for separating the edge pieces, shouldn't I? Oh well, we've nearly got the outside frame completed, so it's not too bad, I guess. It's just finding the 1 or 2 bits that were missing and then putting them into place. Quite a few collaborations already this year, so I'm looking forward to getting more done. I did say that one of my New Year's resolutions as a Twitch streamer, as a VTuber there, is to get to know more VTuber friends, like meet more people, especially smaller streamers, so we can all hang out and be unpopular together, is get to know more of them, and start streaming with more people, do more collabs basically, both of the existing friends I already have, and with new VTuber friends as well. So I'd say we're off to a pretty good start with that. I've actually got another friend that I'm still organising a collaboration with that we started talking about maybe as a year or so ago, Reese, if you're watching this, hi. We've been getting back onto each other now that we're no longer sick and or busy with stuff. And we are going to go ahead and arrange our collaboration together, myself and a friend of mine called Reese Kaiser. Some of you may remember a roguelike that we played some months back, about a year and a bit ago or so, called Eldritch. Well, Reese plays it as well, and we've decided, hey, you know what would be fun? If we play it together and have a race. There's no multiplayer on it, but yeah, I figure how we're going to do it. We haven't really worked out the specific technical details yet, but I think what we're going to do is both start at the same time and then just see who can complete the game first, I suppose. In a randomly generated roguelike, so that should be entertaining, shouldn't it? Maybe it'll be an opportunity for some of you to see a couple of ridiculously careless deaths from both of us when we try to move too quickly through a dangerous area. You never know. When I was playing Eldritch on stream, we actually managed to complete both the main game and the Mountains of Madness bonus map without dying, so yeah. But then, of course, it did take me a good couple of hours because I was being overly cautious. So you never know, maybe I'll throw caution to the wind when I'm racing with a friend and end up running into some spikes or running into an unkillable Shoggoth or something. I don't know. So the two of us are going to be discussing getting that collaboration sorted out at some point. Do keep your ears open for more updates as they come on that front. I will be sure to keep you all informed. And then yes, the friends that we do have, I'll be collaborating more with them as well, playing more games with them. Still need to do more Schedule 1 with Josh and Sickly. Still need to play more games with Josh. The two of us have quite a lot of games that we've been playing together there. And of course there's Althea and all of the games that I play with her as well, including Goblin Cleanup and now Tower Unite, now that I've gotten her into both of those. Hell yeah, small VTuber group, hells yeah. We're not doing this again, it's not schedule, it's schedule. Dialect and accents reminds me, I will eventually get around to streaming Duolingo again. When, I don't know. Don't ask because I'm not quite sure. But it will happen at some point, maybe. Oh, all of that's done. I can see red moving around. Probably try and get my attention. There we go. Quit it. What's this here? Why are these bits there? Next you'll tell me today's Tuesday. Oh, sorry. The stereotypical manner in which Americans think we say the word Tuesday. How very quaint, thank you. That sounded very sarcastic, didn't it? No, as it turns out, I do not say the word Tuesday as Tuesday in it, bruv. I actually do say Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Funnily enough, that's not the first time I've recited the days of the week. Sort of for a group of friends there. Well, a group of friends and our viewers. Althea actually asked me to do so for, apparently a thing with her job there. Some of the people that she works with wanted to hear the accent of her British friend, for some reason. So she messaged me one day and was like, hey, could I get you to read out the days of the week of Monday to Sunday just real quick? And I was like, what? Why? And she goes, do it please. Or something to that effect, and I said, okay. Because this is me we're talking about. Not posh enough for Tuesday, I see. Well, funnily enough, I think I did used to put a bit more inflection on the first syllable on the chew, well, I suppose the chew sound and what have you. Because again, I live in the northeast, so it was the whole thing of growing up with being surrounded by Geordie accents and them sort of picking that up as well. I can't, believe it or not, despite living in the Northeast, I can't do a really heavy Geordie accent all that well, because I've spent the last couple of years deliberately training myself to speak with a more neutral British accent instead. To try and sound sort of posh and proper, for work-related reasons instead. A bit of the Northern does still come out now and then. It does still rear its head here and there, but for the most part, I keep it under wraps for when it's, I guess, when it's needed most. If you want to read into it that way. Right, sorry, waffling, not doing enough jigsaw solving. Where does this go? Not quite sure where. Over here somewhere? There it goes. I'm a genius. Soft enough accent to be ASMR. Fuck no. I don't think I can do... if we're talking seriously, I don't think I can do like a proper soft voice like that. Again, there's a reason we've only done one thing like that, and it was expressly that parody ASMR stream for reading that game manual out. No, my voice is absolutely hideous. I have no vocal range, I have no vocal talent whatsoever for doing other voices and accents effectively. To think there was a time, a number of years back, I wanted to try and get into voice acting somehow. Ha! Funny. Anyways, that's enough self-deprecation. Let's get back on with this, shall we? What am I looking for? I think I'm trying to find the blue eyes for, Mr. Cartoon Bomb Exploded in His Face cat up here in the top left corner there. I'm trying to find the eyes that connect to this, but I can't see them anywhere. Haha, I can't see eyes. There's a joke in there, I'm sure of it, but my brain is too tired to put two and two together. Never mind, found them. Turns out that we're down at the bottom right of the picture here all along. Who knew? You did when you were using your creepy voice in the basement and when you threatened Alfia for a spanking. Oh, good lord. Like I said, folks, we like to have fun here, don't we? I think a lot of this picture is going to be doing things like putting the eyes together first and then sort of working outwards. Because trying to do some of, like, the generic fur colours is giving me a little bit of a headache, I will admit. Okay, one cat at a time, let's try this, shall we? Not really a phrase I've ever said before, one cat at a time, okay? But, as I like to keep saying so often on these streams here, first time for everything. Okay, so white stripe with sort of dark coloured fur either side. Pink nose underneath. Let's see if we can find those bits. Okay, good start. Good start. Excuse me, sorry. Well, winter may be over and done with, but unfortunately I do still have my permanent cold. I do apologise for my repeated throat clearing. That still hasn't quite gone away ever since I had that really nasty flu near the end of December. It's becoming quite a pain in the behind. That does not go there. Okay, my bad. Stole a piece and ran off with it. Sorry. Sorry, I was just busy comparing the preview image here to the various cat's ears to figure out where the hell this piece went. Pretty sure it goes somewhere around here. Oh, hey, Dumpy, thanks for stealing my hat. Hello. Anyhow, since I haven't asked it yet, how's everybody's days going? I didn't steal your hat, of course you did. What do you mean you didn't steal it? You just ran off with it, just now. I threw it to Basher, blame them. Throwing somebody else under the bus already, are you? Classic. But yes, how's everyone's days going? Doesn't this guy look so confused? No, I'm not throwing them under the bus, I'm driving the bus. Oh, okay. And that's a big difference, is it? Okay, this part goes down here somewhere. It's one of this cat's eyes. Ah. Oh, there we are. Yes, I cut out the middleman and just do it right. Fair enough, then. Can confirm it landed on my foot and now I have a cast on it. My hat isn't that heavy, what are you talking about? Good lord. For as much as you like to keep using the T word when referring to me, Basher, you sure seem to get injured by a hat landing on your foot quite easily. Sorry for maiming, I guess I got no choice to make you chicken soup. Make you a nice steak dinner. You're one of those twigs with it. Shut up! Good lord. Can't take you people anywhere, can I? Where on earth does this go? I'll just leave it here for the time being. Okay, and this one does go over here somewhere though. It's part of this white cat here. Where specifically, I'm not quite sure. I still need to find one more eyeball, I think. Well, I say I think. I do need to find one more. Can't just leave this little guy with only one eye, can we? Wouldn't quite be right. There we go. Okay, pink nose bit, top left corner. Let's see if we can find that piece somewhere. Is it this one? It's this one, look at that. You'll be pleased to know, Arthur, that I now have a deep underground tunnel system on Vintage Story. Are we still talking about Vintage Story, or have you gone into Deep Rock Galactic mode? A game that we are going to continue playing on stream as well at some point. Hidden deep beneath the crust, I can now appear anywhere in the village at any time from one of my 70 entry points. If we had the gun mod, I'd be using this network to surprise snipe people, I'm sure you would. Yes, I'll have to go and check it out at some point soon, won't I? Don't remember Deep Rock talk, but do you have a village service pay for one going at all times? Yeah. No, it's just she started talking about digging huge tunnel networks, and I was like, haha, dwarf. I was like, haha, dwarf, and then I thought Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah. Because why not? Red says she's collecting eyes, which doesn't sound weird at all, does it? And Josh has the comfy dwarven keep. Oh, I know, I've seen it, yeah. Am I going about this the wrong way, trying to fill in some of these cats at the sides and trying to search for pieces that I'm just struggling with here? I feel like I'm not making a whole lot of progress towards contributing towards the image here. I keep trying to work on this cat, that one, and then this one, and I'm getting stuck trying to find parts because I'm just not recognizing any of the pieces. I don't know, maybe my brain isn't working properly today, maybe I need medical attention. Which made some repairs. I spilled the oil lamp. Hey Arthur, while your community deals with the cat's spiraling lights. Would if I could, but I think people will notice me missing if I'm not here. Or at least I'd like to think people would notice if I'm not here. I'm kidding. Yeah, if I suddenly start playing Spiral Nights, I'll be getting yelled at repeatedly on Discord for, come and help us with this picture, you skiving bastard. Or something to that effect. This is a toughie. Okay, what do we got here? This looks like part of the bottom orange cat as well. Sort of the light-coloured bit from the cat behind him. And then the orange here of his head. Let's see. You're always a bastard, just increased length of that title. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Where's the rest of the eyepieces anyway? Surely they're not all here in the middle. Surely. I 100% feel like we're missing some. Well, here's one at least. Let's see, green colour, so this will be for the one on the bottom right here. Ha! Some progress is being made with this one over here at least. Okay, here's another eyeball piece. Partly because I can see the colour there, mostly because I can see the nose here instead. Where does this go? Oh, it goes there. Cool. I mean, I totally knew what I was doing. Haha. Okay, we're getting somewhere here, we're getting somewhere. Sorry, just going to take a quick drink there to hydrate my voice box. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I've had a relatively boring day today, despite having the day off of work, which has been nice. Haven't really been up to much aside from going grocery shopping this morning, and then that was it. Oh, well, I do know what I can mention anyways. Starting next week, I'm maybe going to look into doing another big single-player playthrough for something. I'm not quite sure what, though. I haven't really decided yet. Which brings us to Thursday. I figure on Thursday we'll play one of our repeating titles again. I don't know what, though. I did mention Wreckfest a couple of days ago. We've also got that survival crafting retail game, the Sailblazers, to play. To continue doing that on. So we could do that too. We could do Spiral Nights. We could do all sorts of things, really. Haven't decided. Does anybody have any preference for what they'd like to see on Thursday? Or should we just leave it a dealer's choice and I'll try and come up with something? Did you buy us anything at the store? Did I buy any of you anything? No, not really. It was boring grocery shopping. You know, the stuff that I need to stay alive. No, I didn't buy you anything today, sadly. Okay, this is the top of a cat's head and one of his ears. Where does that go, though? Inside ear is fairly light. Colour is slightly olive of the head. It goes up here. Somewhere. Aha! There we are. Nice. I like how there's just a mess of eyeballs and noses and whiskers here in the middle of the picture now. Sorry, 2 seconds, let me go ahead and, oh, there we go, Sickly was on it. Oh, hey, Sickly's here. Sickly, come and help us. Yeah, you're missing out on all the fun, come and join in. Let's see, another kitty cat face. Where does this go? Mouth appears to be looking up in... well, face appears to be looking up in that direction somewhere. It's not this cat, though, because we've already put his mouth on. So who's it going to be? Where is it? Where's my piece gone? Oh, there it is. Sorry, just busy being blind. My bad. Oh, it's part of that cat's face. Okay then. I had the perspective completely wrong, it seems. Right, anyways, yes, getting back to what I was talking about before. Does anybody have any preference for what we stream on Thursday? Is there anything specific anybody would like to see? Or should I go ahead and just choose something myself? Cats. Cats indeed. Hey, Corey, how are you? We're doing jigsaws. It's a time, to be sure. Hey, welcome in, Parakeet. Hello. We've seen you before, haven't we? I'm still not quite sure who you are, but yes, welcome back all the same. Way to sell it to the public. I mean, to be fair, this is the 8th time we've done one of these jigsaws with viewers streams, so there's not really a whole lot of ways I can sell it to the public anymore, aside from just repeating myself from like the last 7 streams that we've done things like this on. Yeah, we're using this website here that lets you upload custom images and even videos to go ahead and take still frames to turn into jigsaw puzzles, and then you can do those jigsaw puzzles either yourself or with other people. We're using a private room here, but viewers are invited and encouraged to use the link that I've pinned in the Twitch chat to come and join in with us. Once more, there's no sign-up involved, there's no download involved, it's all done in your browser, either on PC or on mobile or tablet. It's a nice change of pace compared to some of the other stuff we do on stream. I'm just busy soliciting ideas right now. We haven't had any suggestions yet. I'm soliciting ideas for what we stream on Thursday, because there's a bit of a gap in my schedule and I don't know what to do on Thursday evening. It's a bit of a toss-up right now between Wreckfest and Sailblazers, so we've got either racing and car crashing or survival crafting, shopkeeping, retail. Which will be even funnier as well, because on Thursday I'm doing my volunteering. I'm helping out at a shop and I'm working retail for free. So if we do Sailblazers, I'll be doing retail work in the daytime and then relaxing in the evening with some retail work. Crashing cars sounds fun. It is, yes. Wreckfest's a very fun game. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Kuri. It's basically Destruction Derby from the PlayStation 1, but a much more modern version. We've streamed it like 5 or 6 times or so. Oh, you got Wreckfest on PS5 then. Cool, I don't have to go ahead and sit there and explain it for about 10 minutes to you then. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We haven't quite completed career mode yet, but yes, we've had a good time every time we've streamed it. Well, I say we've had a good time. Red likes to keep painting all of the cars in my garage pink. I don't know why. Spoil sport. Yeah, Wreckfest is one of the few games where we go ahead and have a specific channel point redeem for doing something with the game that I'm playing on. In that instance, it's the ability to paint my car however you want. It's a great way to slow the bullying we do to Arthur. Lol, shut up. I Wrecked on PS5, and that's not me admitting that the PS5 has games, because it does not. You're absolutely correct, yes, the PlayStation 5 does not have games. That is the running joke. Well, it's partly a joke and partly truth, isn't it? Wreckfest is on Side Pass, so I couldn't re-download it on PC. Problem is, I don't know if Game Pass and Steam players can play together. Otherwise, I'd invite you to do some multiplayer on Wreckfest on stream on Thursday. Tell you what, you folks continue with this, I'm going to go and check something. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, because I think the topic came up a couple months back when we were playing it, but let me just go and confirm. I'll be right back, folks. No. Game Pass players and Steam players cannot play together, unfortunately. There is PC crossplay in the sense of Steam, GOG, and Epic Store players can play together, but for some reason Game Pass players cannot join in. Not quite sure why. It seems to be a thing on Microsoft's end. It's not a Bugbear Entertainment specifically saying that no, they aren't going to go ahead and implement it. That's a bit shit. It is, yeah. Unfortunately, that's how Microslop wanted to handle their business, so who are we to, tell them what to do? Good lord. But yeah, it is quite crap. Oh well, never mind. If you'd still like to see Wreckfest, I can chalk that up as one vote for Wreckfest on Thursday. I certainly don't mind doing a bit more single player either way. I'm sure some of you, Red, will appreciate the opportunity to paint more of my fucking garage pink. Because pink is awesome. Basha shush, don't encourage her. Okay, where the bloody hell's this go? I can do Wreckfest via PC. Ooh, nice, nice. Well, we haven't played multiplayer on it yet, so... Yeah, open invitation, by the way. Whenever we're streaming Wreckfest, if anybody wants to play it with me, all you have to do is yell, and I'll set a game up for us. I really don't mind. Where's that piece I had just gone? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I'm going insane again. Don't mind me. Oh, this goes to the top corner here. Okay. There we are. This picture sucks. In fairness, Red, you suggested it. Although in double fairness, I went ahead and trawled through the Jigsaw submissions channel earlier, and I figured, hey, that's a lot of cats on this picture. This image should be easy to do, shouldn't it? So I guess in a way we're both to blame. Guess until I get Wreckfest I'm relegated to crashing Tower Unite sessions. That's fine. I was saying earlier, we've been having so much fun doing Tower Unite, the 2 times that we've played it on stream so far, that we will be playing it more often. Even if I'm not actively collaborating with any other VTubers there, even if I'm just streaming by myself, we will still play it now and then here and there. So open invitation for other viewers to come and join in with us. Just whenever the hell they want to. Again, I really don't mind playing things with you, the viewers, like this. Tends to be good fun. Actually, that reminds me, we haven't done Rocket League in a while, haven't we? I should put that back on the schedule at some point. You know, when I get back around to re-downloading it. I think I uninstalled Rocket League to make way for yes, to make way for Fall Guys, because I was streaming that with Althea a couple of times. Side note for later, arrange another date night with Althea for playing Fall Guys. I brought up Bopple Battle a while ago. I did look at that, yes. It does seem quite interesting. The only thing putting me off is that the game doesn't have any like single-player artificial intelligence, like bots or anything like that. It's strictly multiplayer only. I would have picked it up probably immediately after that. It does look interesting, but yeah, being solely multiplayer only is making me a little bit hesitant is all. Americans be like skedaddle. Skedoodle. Oh, skedoodle. Yeah. Fall Guys in this current economy, holy, yeah. Hey, we've had a bit of fun actually, especially now that they've gone ahead and put the level editor in. Myself and Althea actually have a lot more fun not playing the main game, but we have a lot more fun just playing the Discovery mode, which has you and a bunch of other people, at random, just going through an endless playlist of user-made levels. We like to style ourselves as Fall Guys level reviewers, but really we just play things and then go, nah, this is shit, and then move on to the next one. It is quite fun, doing that. Like I said, we do that more than playing the actual main game itself. Just because it tends to be so much of a laugh. See also, Woundful Towers. Just the tutorial, lol. Fair enough. Red saying she needs to react to Rocket League, by the way. Oh, yeah. Sure. Last play July 3rd, 2022, doing shit like content warning or what have you as well. Oh, yeah, content warning. I do need to go ahead and play that some more, too. It's just Althea doesn't, Althea's not really a horror game type of person. Which is funny, because she bought me a copy of that thing, Repo, that I still haven't played with her. Because she tried to organise that huge collab, and then there were technical issues, and a couple of people had to drop out. I did still take part in it with, like, 6 or 8 other people or so like that. Huge collaboration with a bunch of other VTubers, a couple of friends, a couple of people I'd never met there. But yeah, I've only ever played Repo the one time, and it wasn't with the friend who literally bought the game for me. Which does eat away at the back of my mind. I always feel guilty about that, even though she keeps saying, oh yeah, no, it's fine, I'm really not good with horror games. I think she does want to arrange to play it at some point. She's just trying to work up the nerve for it, essentially. Mayhaps Monster Hunter. I don't have the new Monster Hunter games. The only recent Monster Hunter title I have is Monster Hunter World. If you're asking about something like a Wilds, I haven't picked that up. But if you've got Monster Hunter World, that's a different kettle of fish entirely. We may be able to start talking there. Friend swap, you know. Dude, if you do repo, let me know. Put me as a can of beans on the screen somewhere. Curry debuting as a PNG tuber, and his PNG avatar as a can of beans, yeah. I have Rise on Switch and World on PC. Hey, I have World on PC. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Once you start streaming Basher, that could be an idea. Don't tell me I would do that. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm 100% tempting you. Do it. Emperor Palpatine going, do it. You should 100% go ahead and do that. I keep trying to get Sickly to go ahead and become a VTuber in some way or form. I don't think he wants to, though. Will the Carnabeans be in a meg dress? Don't scare him off, Basher. Could do that. Never mind. Apparently he doesn't. Apparently he doesn't care. Fair enough then. Okay, our little cat village is starting to look a little bit more lived in here. Got a few more bits and pieces that still need filling out though. I'm not helping by just waffling repeatedly, am I? Okay, two little eyes staring forward like this. Where do these go? Ah, it's this cat here. The one with the brown eyes there. Which means this goes somewhere around here. Whereabouts here does it go? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. Oh, thank you, parakeet. Again, not to push if you don't want to go ahead and reveal your identity to us. But yeah, this is the second time we've seen Parakeet now helping us out do these jigsaws. Are you in my Twitch chat here? I imagine you would be, but are you somebody I know, or are you just electing to remain relatively anonymous? Again, if you can hear me, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. I'm not gonna press the topic. I'm just curious. Excuse me. Sorry. Where the bloody hell's this go? See, if a can of beans is okay with a maid dress, then another steampunk boy should be fine with it too. Shut up. Fuck's sake, stop trying to put me in fucking maid dresses. You're giving Althea funny ideas, okay? Stop it. I know she's not here right now, but God forbid she has enough of them. Maybe from the Discord. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Could be. Oh well. Like I said, if they don't want to say anything, that's fine. I'm not gonna press the topic. Finally, I've done something. Hallelujah. Okay, where does this go? This looks like it's part of the little kitty at the bottom. Oh, there we go. It's filled in most of the blanks from him. Now we just need his leg. This goes over here somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where. By the way, I say another steampunk boy because I too will be joining the maid dress crew. Of course you will. Well, fair enough. Far be it from me to tell people what clothes they want to wear. Good lord. I will, however, start having opinions when you all start trying to dress me up. God, this is a tough one, isn't it? Okay, got another cat's nose here. Haha, I got your nose. Right, sorry. Where does this go? Hello, Gordon. What do you mean, hello, Gordon? Are you making a Half-Life reference? Why? I don't think anybody said anything relating to Half-Life, did they? Again, my brain might be mostly turned off today. Or tonight, rather. God forbid we encourage you to embrace a good fashion. The fuck do you mean a good fashion sense? I'm sorry, folks. Excuse me for a minute. Fuck do you mean a good fashion sense? Are you saying that this isn't good fashion? Hmm? Honestly, the nerve of you people. How far through are we? 62%. Here's a monocle, that is the epitome of absolutely dripped the fuck out. I really had to read that out loud, didn't I? Yes, although we see the fit. Okay, good. Just making sure. Actually, it's been over an hour at this point. I need to go ahead and change the music around. Let's see. Rather than finding some more smooth jazz, like we usually have for our intro music here, whenever my starting screen is on, after playing the Precinct the other week there, I've decided to go down the synthwave route a bit more. So instead of two more smooth little peaceful background jazz bits, we've got some synthwave bits and pieces. I'll go ahead and turn the volume down a little bit just in case. Let me quickly change the audio then. Where is it? This one first. And turn it back up. Again, if it's too loud or quiet, please tell me and I'll adjust the volume accordingly. That reminds me, if you have a ref sheet of your model, I'd like to make sure your upcoming fan art is accurately designed. Lord knows I'll probably regret this, but sure, I'll send you the full model picture of myself after the stream tonight. Why not? When's the outfit that's just a muscle shirt and jorts? What the fuck? Never mind me in a muscle shirt, me wearing jorts? Where the hell's this coming from? Good lord. When hell freezes over, I suppose. What are we, Ryan Gosling in the movie Drive? Possibly. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Somewhat relating to a game that myself and Althea voice acted last year. That we're very much looking forward to continuing once the update comes out. I've actually got a funny meme relating to that I'll post on Discord and probably Twitch later as well. For those who'd like me to explain the joke beforehand, though, it's a scene from The Coffin of Andy and Leyley, where it's Ashley and Andrew both in the car, and Ashley's just sort of leaning on the sort of side of the car door saying, "Just drive." And instead of Andrew, it's literally me from the movie Drive 2011, starring Ryan Gosling, aka literally me. Not as funny when I just go ahead and describe it like that, so again, I'll post the picture once we finish the stream up. Arthur Jordan. Do not! No. Curry, don't be giving idea... Don't be giving idea. Yeah. Getting my words mixed up already now. Thanks, you got me flustered. Don't be giving Basher any fucking ideas, okay? He's already threatening to draw me in a mate dress. Fucking hell. Summer is coming up, man. Gotta be cool in the warm weather. Summer's coming up? I certainly hope not. It's only just gone spring. Ugh. Time really is flying by, isn't it? Maid dress wearing sick Nike sneaks going skateboards. There's another idea. What the fuck? I'm sorry, hang on, let me break this down before I have a breakdown. male VTuber wears a maid dress while wearing Nike trainers, participating in some skateboarding. What? You know what, Kuri, I've got to hand it to you. I think you just went ahead and killed some of my IQ points. Well done. Hats off to you, man. That did an amount of psychic damage to me. I'm not quite sure how much. My brain hasn't really processed it yet, but yeah. Good job. What the fuck, bro? Squidderby is also one in the works, for fuck's sake. You know, funnily enough, another VTuber friend of mine, Frenchie Vintage Blanc, went ahead and posted some fan art she drew of myself and Althea after some of Althea's Hades streams. It's Althea as Mr. Krabs because she kept obsessing over money, and it's me, for some reason, as Squidward. I'll share that on the Discord after the stream as well. Alright, if you bash your Squid resource works, what's not to understand like live service that made perfect. Shut the fuck up. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna get back to trying to do this. Emphasis on trying. It's getting very difficult now. 69% done. Haha, look, funny number. But also, if you folks would like, if you folks watching in the stream would like to come and help us out, click on the link in the pinned chat message to come and join us. No download, no sign up. All you have to do is type a name in, choose a personal colour, and you can start helping us put all of these kitty cats together. We're having fun, I swear. We're totally not stuck or anything. I know this goes over here somewhere. I'm sure of it. I just don't quite know where. Wait, does it? Probably not. Maybe it goes up here. Fred, you're shouting, please help. Yes, reminder, Red suggested this picture on Discord. Please everybody come and help Red dig herself out of the hole she dug. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We're having fun with these fan ideas of you, if nothing else. That's the important part, isn't it? Again, we try to have fun here. We as much as we like to poke fun at me, as much as we like to poke fun at my expense and what have you, and then I'll subsequently poke fun at all of you, I do like to think we're a relatively nice bunch, so I'll do a little bit of shilling while we... Red saying, shut up. Fuck you. I'll do a little bit of shilling while we're in the middle of this. If you'd like to come and join in with us some more for more of our endeavours, we do have a Discord server. You can use !Discord and chat there to find the link, or you can scroll down and use one of the 3 links below on my Twitch page. If you're watching this on YouTube at some point in the future, the Discord link can be found on my more info thingy on my YouTube channel. Yes. Sorry, busy trying to find where this cat's nose went. Brain kind of switched off for a moment then. Where the bloody hell does this go? Okay, hang on. I'm going to put this down for a second. Where does this go? Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? Start comparing it. Okay, found it. It goes over there. Progress at long last. Two bits and pieces go together. This is clearly a cat's ear. Where does this go to, though? Let's try and find out. Do some more cat comparing real quick. Oh, found it. It's the kitty cat at the top middle of the picture again. Oh, there we are. So yes, next week we'll be starting another big single-player playthrough, probably some sort of horror game, I don't know. Haven't had one of those in a while, have we? Not since Halloween, when I was playing Amnesia the Bunker. Wasn't that a fun time? Bleh. It was fun. Like I keep saying whenever the topic of that game comes back up. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It was just fucking scary. There. Where does this go, though? What exactly is this bit that I've just put together? Where does this go? Kinda looks like... Yes, it looks like the bottom part of fur from the cat with green eyes in the bottom left there. Looks like it goes somewhere around here. Ah! Well, there we go. Shame I can't handle horror, otherwise I'd be laughing at you. I mean with you, lol, silly me. Sure you do. Sure you do. Okay, parts of the image are starting to take shape a little bit more. I dare say we're in the final stretch. At the risk of having this take, 5 hours longer. Does this go? No, it doesn't go there. I've already tried that. It doesn't go there. Let's see. Nope. Fuck it. Don't know. I'll leave it there for the time being. At this point, I'm just picking up random pieces and trying to fit them in wherever I can. Just to keep us moving. Oh wait, this is one of this cat's closed eyes. I can tell that much at least. There we are. We're getting there. We're getting there. 84% done. After this one, I do have one more image that Red uploaded to the Discord server, ready to go. So, assuming we don't all somehow not complete this picture in the next hour and a half. If everybody sticks around once this is done, I'll go ahead and load up another picture that we can start doing. So yeah, another single-player game starting next week on stream here. Possibly some sort of horror thing, we'll see. Maybe. Thursday, it's looking like we are playing Wreckfest. So look forward to that, folks. Yeah, I do need to try and come up with some more specific, well, game-specific channel point things for all of you to spend your hard-earned shillings on, don't I? Wreckfest is one of the few ones that we have, and it's got 2 rewards on it. One of them is the aforementioned Paint My Car thing, where, for the most part, Red just paints my vehicles pink, because she's a bitch like that. And then we've also got the one as well for dictate a custom event for me to set up, and I'll play it for your amusement. We've got a couple more games that have those little point reward things on them. But what I'd like to try doing at some point, I keep saying this and I still haven't gotten around to it. I'd like to start using this plugin called Crowd Control, so that some of you can have a bit more direct influence over the games that I'm playing. I will see about getting a crowd control account sorted out and linked with my Twitch account at some point soon, so watch this space. the inaugural idea I have for it is that we'll play Tetris on the NES with the crowd control plugin setup, and I'll try and play Tetris normally, and all of you try and sabotage me, basically. That'll be how we christen our crowd control journey, or testing out, I guess. I'm not really sure the word to use there. GTA San Andreas crowd control when? Can you use crowd control with San Andreas? I haven't actually checked. I've been through the games list once or twice, but I can't recall seeing that on there. San Andreas with crowd control, maybe. Oh, you can. Is it the original San Andreas, or is it the god-awful GTA Definitive Trilogy? If you can recall. Original. San Andreas crowd control, maybe. Maybe. Watch this space, but maybe that's the thing we'll do. When I get to streaming at some point, I'm gonna want to use BikuBot and have some sort of drone or creature for TTS. Original, or you can do Chaos Mode with Twitch voting. Don't think I've heard of that Chaos Mode thing. Twitch voting sounds fun though. We were playing a roguelike called Streets of Rogue at one point with like built-in Twitch integration, like Twitch voting for various things. That was quite fun, and then the back-end API broke. Because the way Twitch handles it the way Twitch handles the specific version of the API that the game used basically broke down, and Twitch deprecated it and didn't bother fixing it, so now we can't do that anymore, which is very sad. It was fun while it lasted, though. Which is the important thing, I guess. That doesn't go there. What? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get text-to-speech set up at some point. I'm just not sure how to... Well, I say I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not sure if the best way to go about doing it is, I suppose, the better way of putting it. I've already decided I do want to do text-to-speech, I'm just not quite sure what I should use to do so. If anybody in chat has experience using TTS on their streams, please feel free to chime in. Thank you. What else is going on? Okay, I'm just going to leave this there. No clue where the hell that piece goes, I'm just going to pick a different part of it and, yeah, go from there. We're nearly there, folks. Home stretch, home stretch. Am I stupid? How does this go? I think I'm stupid. Oh, for crying out loud, it goes up there. Ugh, never mind. I'm dumbass. Nearly finished. It's only been an hour and a half, and then we'll go ahead and load up the second picture once we are done. Grab. Hey, look at that, finished. How long did it take? 1 hour 19 minutes. Not too bad, I suppose. Nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and load up a second picture. If you guys would like to hang around and stay in the room here, I'll get this sorted. You don't have to leave, I can just load the set straight into the room. So I'll pop this up here for the time being, lock it in place. What's my jigsaw picture thing? Here it is. I need to move that other way. Need to increase the size of the board, rather. Okay, here we are. And confirm. used to use TTS if I can remember the site that I used for it. That's on BikuBots, I think, at least that's what another streamer I like uses. Fair. I think I used Sound Alerts at the time, but this is maybe 3 years ago. I do have a Sound Alerts account set up. I do remember looking into that for things like sound effects before I set up all of my individual ones on the Twitch channel point system. But I did notice it has things like TTS integration as well. I think that's part of the reason I set an account up with them. It's just I've never really bothered doing a whole lot with it recently. Because I'm stupid, you see. Okay, so if you'd like to load the image preview, because sometimes it doesn't like opening the preview for new pictures whenever you go ahead and open a new image, all you have to do is refresh the page. You don't have to go anywhere, folks, you can just refresh and it will load the image preview up. Once you've got that open, we can start work on this new picture here. Where is it? Why isn't the picture here? Yeah, that's a good question. Where the hell's the picture? I'm pretty sure I just loaded it, didn't I? Give me a second, folks. Not quite sure what happened there. Scuffed. Scuffed indeed, it seems. I mean, if I need to go ahead and remake the room, I'll remake the room, I don't mind. Can any of you who are on the website... Oh, hello, by the way, Thorax. Can any of you on the website see me moving this piece around? Yes, no. If you can't see it, please tell me. Because it should have loaded and I'm busy doing things now. Red's saying no. Thorax says no. Very interesting. If you'd all like to hang fire for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and close the room and remake it. Upload file, let's do it the fun way. 500 pieces. All options are the same. Tell you what, let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? Where is it? Put edge pieces into separate pile. There we go. Create room. There we are. Try rejoining it now, folks. Let's see if this works, shall we? Yeah, here's the next picture that we've got. A bunch of rather colourful owls. And all of the edge pieces are in their own separate pile. They're in the middle of the picture here. Okay, good. Thorax can see it at least. He can interact with it. Nice. Well, no time like the present. Let's get started. This is a much more vertical image compared to the other one. I do have another music track that I downloaded earlier to play on stream here. We'll give it about 25 more minutes, and then I'll switch over to this other one. We usually end up going for about 2 or 3 songs every time we do this. It's usually my intro music thing, the royalty-free smooth jazz loop that I put on for about an hour or so, and then I switch to 1 or 2 more songs that I find off of the interwebs. Is this the bottom corner? No, it isn't. There's a bit of a cut on there. I don't know why I'm looking at this side of the board. I'm supposed to be looking in here. Silly me. Goes there, this goes not quite sure where. Up here maybe? Nope. Okay. This goes along the bottom somewhere. With how long that first image took, and with how long it may take us to do this one, I'm thinking maybe this will be the second and final picture of the night. That's fine then. We're still having a fun time, so it's whatever. And yes, before anybody asks, we will be doing more Jigsaw streams at some point in the future, so don't worry. Again, if you'd like to submit your own pictures for us to do on these Jigsaw streams, all you have to do is come and join the Discord server and place your image in the Jigsaw submissions text channel. Ideally, the higher the resolution, the better. Makes it a lot easier to see the detail on the pieces when they get uploaded to the website, especially if we're doing things like hundreds of pieces or so. Increases the image clarity, as opposed to all of the pieces being incredibly blurry. Need more submissions. Definitely. How about that one of Arthur? How about no? If you're talking about the one I think you're talking about, the one that Althea posted, then how about no? Fuck you. Don't call me a coward. Althea finding out about AI image editing is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to my non-existent reputation. Does that go there? No, it does not. Okay, cool. I'll move that back down. Let's just go. Not there, not there. Meh, I'll leave it there for the time being. Okay, we should have all of the edge pieces now scattered around and spread out a little bit, so we should be able to get this done in relatively short order. I hope. Don't worry, I'll be contributing legit art of you soon. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I can hardly contain my excitement, thank you. But yes, thank you all the same. And I do mean it legitimately that second time around. Not my usual sarcastic way. Okay, getting somewhere. Oh, so close. Missing one more bit from the top. Is it this? I think it's this. It's this. There we go. And once more, once the outside frame is done, I'll go ahead and lock the whole thing so we don't accidentally or deliberately move it while trying to fill up the rest of the image in. Where on earth does this go? It doesn't go here. Well, that goes there then. Aha. Okay, getting there. We're getting somewhere. It goes up top like that. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Hey, there we go. Outside edge is done. Now we're just going to work on the middle part. Thought I was like grabbing a piece and dancing around with it. Jigsaw dance indeed, yes. Go ahead and lock that in place so it doesn't get accidentally shifted. 26% finished. Look at that, we're flying through this. Wow. Alright, now for the fiddle bit. Just going to grab a hold of these bits and put them up here because I think I know what I'm doing with them. This one as well, yes, but it's further down the owl line. Well, this goes over here too. Where's these other bits that I need? Is this one of them? Probably not. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, it does go onto this though, which goes onto that, which goes onto... I don't know what. Oh, it goes onto this. Cool. Making progress on something, I don't know what it is though. Just kind of started putting a few bits and pieces together and they fell into place unexpectedly. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick out a few bits of a detail here and there to see which parts I have to go and grab. I believe what I'm working on right now is this owl here in the middle of the screen. This one there. So I'm trying to see what the hell else I need. I think this is part of it. Yes, this has to be part of that. Ah, there we go. Has to be part of that owl there. I believe this is part of it too. I'm just trying to find the other bits and pieces that go with it. Oh well, here's one. Aha. Things are happening and it makes me happy. How far through are we? 35% done. We are getting through this a bit faster than I was expecting. Perhaps I made things too simple by going ahead and putting all of the edge pieces separate from one another. Just going to borrow this, thank you. I think I know where this goes. Emphasis on the word think. Yes, it goes up here. Tell you what, because this is going to be the second and last image of the night, let me go ahead and switch the music track to the other one that I grabbed. And this one seems to be a bit quieter, so I'll turn the volume up a little bit more. Ah, that's better. How's this go? I don't know, over there somewhere? I'm Ryan Gosling, literally me. I think you mean literally me. Did you see there was some sort of event somewhere, a couple of weeks back? I think it was a talk show or something like that, where Ryan Gosling was on it, and he actually ended up acknowledging and doing the "You're literally me" meme thing. I need to go and rewatch Drive for like the 10th time, actually. Haven't seen it in a good couple of months. I'm already getting withdrawals, I'm getting the shakes. Okay, couple more dark pink bits for this owl's wing that I'm working on. Where are they? I think this might be part that I need, maybe. Sort of looks like it, but where does it go? I'm already getting distracted working on other pieces. No, it doesn't go there, you doofus. Oh, parakeet brought something on, thank you. Ha! I was looking for this. Well, we are 42% of the way through the picture. It's taken us 13 minutes. It's amazing what we can accomplish when there's more of us joining in with this stuff, isn't there? Oh, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, it's definitely that time of night. My brain is switching itself off. I'm getting my words mixed up. I do apologise. It's late night. Arthur, no talk very good. To be fair, it's not even that late at night here. It's just I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. As per usual. Saying no excuses, streamer boy, now entertain. Now entertain. Give me a second. Up. Ah, look at me, I'm upside down. There we go. Are you entertained yet? There we go. I'll hang about up here, okay? I'll hang about up here while we keep working on this. Don't ask me why I'm doing this, by the way. I'm really not quite sure. Spider Arthur. I jest, of course, you a treat. Thank you, I think. Spider me. Oi, who's moved me owl? Oh, it was parakeet, okay. Never mind then. I was busy mucking about with them, making myself upside down, so makes sense. Quote of 2020, yeah. Quote of March 2026 there, Arthur Carnaby, 3rd of March 2026. Oi, who's moved me owl then? Who's stolen my owl? Give it back, you bounder. Something like that. Nope, that's a different owl piece. What about this one? No, different. Oh, this connects onto that though. Sorry, I'll make myself the right way around again. Hup, there we are. There we go, all the blood was rushing to my head for a minute there. Not that it would have done anything adverse to me, of course. My brain's already switched off for the night at this point. But it's good to be the right way up once more. Sick flip, dude, thank you. Seize your skullduggery, swindler. Yeah. How dareth thee steal mine owl? Have at thee, brigand. Something to that effect. Okay, more purpley bits for the owl's purple feathers here. Let's see. Purple bit. Ah, there it is. It was staring me in the face, so I just refused to acknowledge it. Slightly purple, bluish green for the leaves now. With a bit of a yellow as well for the tail feathers. This, maybe? Haha. Correct on the first guess. Love it. "55% finished." It's going rather swimmingly. Okay, let's see. Fat fuck coming through. There we go. Oh, that didn't go anywhere useful. Okay. No, I think a part did attach to it. Sorry, hang on, I think Red's doing something. Or trying to. Don't mind, by the way, if you see something flashing at the top of the screen there, that's just my address bar. I'm using my web browser for this, like I said. It's all done in a browser, and I've got it set to full screen mode, so whenever I move the mouse too close to the top of the screen there, it's just flashing up with the address bar and all of the tools and whatnot. It's nothing important and nothing to worry about, so don't worry about that. Okay, cool, all of that's connected up. Just gotta fill in the rest of these bits and pieces now. Oh, good lord. I apologise for that, yes, that was me yawning down my microphone. Like I said, my sleep last night was less than acceptable quality. Never mind less than acceptable quality, less than acceptable amount, more like. These go down here somewhere, they're part of this owl's tail feathers. Okay. Let me try and find the rest of those pieces. Smashing, there we go. I totally know what I'm doing sometimes. Pink flower. Where's that go? That either goes bottom left or bottom right. One of the two. I'm leaning towards bottom left because it's got part of the little fern above it, the whitish blue plant there. Yes, there we are. Grab this, bring it down here. Where does this go? Not here, apparently. Okay. What have we got here? Red with a bit of orange and some pink. Where can we find those colours? Red. Bit of orange and some pink. Aha! I know where this goes. It goes up here somewhere. Ha ha ha! Lovely. Ow. Sorry, that was just me stretching my arms out there. Joints once again cracking like a glow stick. Disappointingly, I'm not lighting up and glowing in the dark. Oh well. Yes, I'm at the age where my body makes glow stick noises half the time whenever I move, and sadly I don't glow I don't glow in the dark when I finish making those noises. I heard that pop, sicko. Oh, you want to hear more? Okay. Ow. Probably shouldn't have done that. Ouch. Let me just shake my hands off there. Okay, that's karma for doing that down the microphone. And yes, I did it down the microphone deliberately because I know how much Red hates it as well. Deserved. Please don't report me to Twitch for self-harming, okay? At this point, I really don't want my channel getting deleted. Where does this go? Not here. Okay. That goes there, that goes there. Cool. Things are happening. This. Not terribly sure. I'll leave it there for the time being. For the crime of old, I sentence thee to maid outfit. Good lord. I demand an appeal. I would like a retrial, thank you. I'm doing the same thing again, aren't I? I picked up the piece that confused me before and then tried to put it somewhere. Stupid. Appeal denied. Oh, god damn it. Ugh. something hard time, I don't know. Where's this go? Not there, I don't know why I keep trying. It doesn't go here. Or does it? No, okay. Well, it can stay there for the time being, then fuck it. Yes, it looks like we're at that part of the picture now, all of the various fiddly bits. Where's the orange parts of the tree branches, actually? The orangey bits. Okay, so close to the right-hand owl and just above it too. Convinced this goes here somewhere. Oh, it goes there. Okay. So then where the bloody hell? Oh, it goes there. Okay. Duh. Before I can finish my outburst. Okay, now where does that go? I've put two pieces together, I'm not quite sure where the hell they fit in. Okay, so we've got some red, some bluish green left on the plants. Dark colour there. Oh, I know where this goes, yeah. Right as Thorax grabs it. Yeah, it goes there. My brain was too smooth to put it together in time. Okay, this. Nope, nope. Nope, obviously not. Nah, I'll leave it there for the time being. Well, we are nearly done now. We are 92% of the way there. Again, it's just finding where all of these fiddly bits go to. Okay, there's a red bit there with a white dot next to it on the left. White dot's on the right, rather. Where are you going to go? Oh, I know where it goes. And it's already been taken. Oh well. As long as it goes where it's supposed to go, that's fine. Just a mad dash of everyone trying to get the last couple of pieces there. Up. There we go, I think that's the last one. Goes over here on the right. Hey, there we go. Well done. Nice, nice. Sorry, just stretching again. So yes, that's both the pictures that I had prepared done and dusted. We're about 2 hours 10 minutes-ish into the stream there. I would go ahead and... cinema. Yeah. I would go ahead and download another image at random from our Discord server, but there's no telling how long that one will take to do. Remember, the first one took us about 1 hour and 20-ish minutes to complete. Plus, I'm absolutely shattered anyway, so I think we may have to just go ahead and bite the bullet and have a slow end to the stream. Maybe talk for a few minutes or so. I don't know. In terms of actual jigsaws, though, that's going to be it. We are finished for the night, so thank you to everybody for joining in with us. We got 2 pictures done, and we had a good time, didn't we? I'll go ahead and take the message off. There we go. Where's my other browser here? Let's just unpin this, since we're not doing that anymore. And I'll go ahead and close the room as well. Thank you for joining in, everybody. Well, wasn't that fun? Just gonna go ahead and put myself back in the center of the screen there. So maybe we only got 2 images done. We usually average about 2 or 3 per stream every time we do this. Anyway, I'm still considering it a success. More importantly, we had people come and join in with us, and we had a lot of fun, which in the end is all that really matters. Go ahead and swap my music back to my usual thing now, otherwise I'll end up forgetting. And turn the volume for this way back down. I'll leave it on for a little bit in the background, just as something to listen to, while we have a slow chatter and a slow wrap-up as well. Right, so reiterating what I was saying about 3 or 4 times earlier, it's looking like on a Thursday we will be playing Wreckfest. Destruction racing game, so if you haven't seen it before, or if you enjoy it, then come along for that on Thursday. We should have a fun time with that. Or at least you'll all have a fun time painting my cars pink, won't you? Silly times were enjoyed. Yes, they were, weren't they? Actually, in fact, while we're all still here, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick look at the crowd control website again. Just to... There we go, close that off. Take a quick look at the crowd control website, just to have a look at some of the games that are supported for it right now. Let's see. Because yes, I do want to get this set up at some point so we can start playing a couple of games with this activated. Why not both pinkifying your cars and destroying them too? After making them pink like red keeps doing, destroying them is basically a kindness. Oh hey, Palwell's got crowd control. Okay. Interesting. Things like lower attack stat, increase attack stat, add hunger, remove hunger, auto catch, make the camera blue, make it dark, empty stamina, refill stamina, force jump, giant pals, freeze, poison, that sort of thing. Interesting. Unreal Tournament, the first Unreal Tournament game we played, back, back in January last year when we played UT99 there. That's got crowd control. That looks fun. Oh hey, Core Keeper. That's got crowd control functionality too. I've got Core Keeper, we just haven't streamed it yet. May have to consider that. Apex Legends. Ugh. Less said about that the better. Scroll past and moving swiftly along. Yeah, I'm sorry to admit everybody, I have played Apex Legends before. Please don't unfollow me for that. I have actually played it before. Yeah. It was during a moment of weakness. It was a good couple of years ago at this point. It's when I was on a Discord voice call with a couple of friends there. In hindsight, like, they'd been playing it more often than I had. In hindsight, the thing that should have clued me off as to downloading and trying Apex being a bad idea should have been the fact that every time said friends played it, there was always a lot of swearing and a lot of angry cursing. But yes, I figured, you know what the hell, Battle Royales aren't my thing, but maybe if I'm playing this with friends, maybe it'll be enjoyable. To go ahead and cut a long story that I'd rather forget short, I played it for 30 minutes, I think 10 of that was spent in the menu, 10 or 5 of it was spent during the excuse of a tutorial that the game has, maybe 10 or 15 was spent actually playing the damn thing. All of my biases got confirmed, and I uninstalled the game swiftly afterwards. That was the end of it. No more Apex for Arthur. Not my thing, and I say that as somebody who enjoys Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2. But then again, maybe I dislike Apex because of that. It isn't Apex Legends, it's, what's the phrase I'm looking for? It's a shallow imitation of what we could have had, yeah. Instead we got Apex Legends, and then some of the developers went on to do that High Guard thing, you know, which nobody plays. Unforgivable. You know what? I understand, Basher. I completely understand. Shout out when being sickly would play Apex, many rages were had on my end. Understandable, yeah. High Guard's getting shut down on the 12th of this month. Is it? That's the first I'm hearing. It's not unexpected, but it's the first I'm hearing of it. Let me go and quickly... So it is as well. Today we're sharing difficult news. We've made the decision to permanently shut down High Guard on March 12th. How long has it lasted? Obviously I know it's lasted longer than Concord, but how long has it lasted in terms of number of days? I have to know. Let's see. That's unfortunately hilarious. Not even 2 months. Deserved, quite frankly. It was pushed too hard, and frankly, the superior hero shooter game already exists, and then you had High Guard coming out, with less features, more clunky gameplay, and in a much more hyper-competitive 3v3 format. Ugh, fuck that. I hardly enjoy playing things that are less than 6v6 when we're talking team-based multiplayer games there, because that already feels like a lot of stress. You put me on a team with 2 other people and then tell me, okay, you're gonna be taking on 3 other people. Make sure you do your team proud. All of a sudden, I start having doubts as to my ability because I know I'm bad at video games. Don't worry, they'll drop more hero shooter slop to take its place. Oh, I don't doubt that. I mean, that marathon game thing is... the marathon reboot, quote-unquote, I'm old enough to remember. The real marathon that Bungie made, not this soulless, cheap live service knockoff. That marathon thing comes out in a few days, doesn't it? Yay! Another generic extraction shooter. Are you all excited? Yeah, I don't think anybody is. I believe they were having the sort of server network test thing this weekend. You can go and play it for free. And a lot of the people who were saying, oh, don't hate on Marathon until you actually go and try it, they've gone and tried it, and now a lot of them are coming out and saying, yeah, you know what, I have low hopes for this game. I mean, hopefully with Overwatch 2 going back to being Overwatch 1, we'll get actually 6v6 back. And voice line spam. Yeah, my brother, of which you also know IRL, I do, yes, has pre-ordered Marathon. My condolences. Yeah. I've read enough about that game, and the fact that it's calling itself Marathon, when it clearly isn't, frankly, was enough to turn me off from it immediately. The fact that it's a PvP extraction shooter is just the icing on the pain sandwich. No interest, not even for the free network test. No thank you, I'll play things that I find actually fun. You know what, on that topic, I know I'm talking smack about extraction shooters. I don't mean to put off anybody who might enjoy them, okay? Different strokes, different folks and all that. To anybody here in my chat who does enjoy PvP extraction shooters, I do have a legitimate question. I don't ask this to insult, I ask this because I genuinely want to know, what's the appeal? Like, what specifically do you find fun about them? Maybe this is just me being... I know this is going to sound a little condescending. Maybe this is me just being, grown adult with a day job, that sort of thing. I have to work with customers, so I already get stressed during my day job, but I'm at least getting paid for it. Why would I pay full price for a video game where the entire point of playing it is to get stressed? Because extraction shooters, for the most part, especially PvP ones, are essentially, you go into an area with limited equipment to try and find more equipment, and if you die, you lose everything you're carrying, and somebody can go and take all of it. Then, when you go and play another match, you're at an immediate disadvantage, because all of the equipment and items that you had before, well, you lost, you died, you dropped all of them. What's the appeal? Again, I don't ask this to insult, I ask it because I'm genuinely curious. There are apparently people out there who play them. And I'd just like to know the reasoning behind it, is all. Played the original Marathon and can't play this reboot out of principle. Exactly my thoughts as well. The original Marathon trilogy are priceless works of art at this point. Somewhat enjoyed Arc Raiders. I've got a friend of mine volunteering who swears by Arc Raiders. He says it's really fun. But again, PvP extraction shooter, I can't bring myself to pay money for it. I really can't. See, I can't even say what the appeal of them is. I'd like to try Marvel Rivals for spicy reasons, and Splatoon, but I can't trust these types of games. Splatoon is quite fun, I will say, as somebody who has played Splatoon 2 and 3. I like it. I'm bad at multiplayer shooters and of course the whole 4v4 thing, but I like it. One of the things I like about Splatoon 3 is the fact that the co-op mode is now a permanent fixture. On Splatoon 2, the co-op mode, Salmon Run, was only available on limited time slots because the developers were saying that they didn't want to take away from the main draw of the game, which was the Turf War PvP. When the third game came out, Nintendo were forced to admit, yeah, okay, quite a lot of you like Salmon Run, so it's just going to be available permanently from here on out. That is fun. I have played Marvel Rivals 2 or 3 times. It's enjoyable, but I can't play it on my PC. It doesn't like my hard drive for some reason. So the only way I can play it again is if I get this hard drive upgrade that I was planning a few months ago, which I can't get because of the whole RAM and SSD prices going up thing. So the upgrades I had planned out, I now can't afford. Don't just love technology. As far as hero shooters are concerned, Marvel Rivals I will give a pass to. That is a very fun game, and they also give you every character right off the bat. They don't do this League of Legends type shit where you only have 2 or 3 characters available for free every week or so, and you have to purchase all of the rest of them individually. You get, by default, access to everybody. The only thing you have to pay for, as far as I can tell, is cosmetic stuff. Splat Tim indeed. He does it! I even did one more. I played the original Marathon on its original platform, a Macintosh. Nice. I never had a Macintosh, so I was never able to do that, but nice, very based, very cultured. If they had mouse control for Splatoon 3 with Switch 2, I'll probably try doing that. I've seen mods for Marvel Rivals, hence why Spice... Oh, okay, right. Fair enough, I have seen some of the discourse around some of the character models even before you get into the whole thing of modifying them. I didn't even know people were making mods for Marvel Rivals, actually. Oh well. News to me. Hey, Dumby. Pigeon! Yes, pigeon indeed. I think. We finished doing 2 jigsaw puzzles. I'm absolutely knackered, as we say here in the UK. I'm quite tired, and we probably didn't have time for one more image anyway, so we are having a nice, slow chat to finish the evening up with. And then I'm going to take off, download the VOD, put it on YouTube, and then probably try and get some shut-eye. I'm just busy asking about the appeal of extraction shooters, because the topic has somehow come up, what with them, that new marathon game thing coming out in a few days. We were also having a little bit of schadenfreude about Highguard shutting down on the 12th of this month, which I'm only just now finding out about. Oh well, rip. You won't be missed. Get some rest, mate. I'm planning on it, don't worry. Marathon and Arc Raiders are something I like watching, but probably not play. That's a lot of what I've been hearing as well. Yeah. People saying that they'd rather watch people play extraction shooters instead of play them. Again, I've been asking in the chat in case anybody does play PvP extraction shooters. Once more, if you're in the Twitch chat here, or even if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're in the comments by the way, please feel free to enlighten me. What's the appeal of a PvP extraction shooter? I would genuinely love to know, because I do feel a bit out of touch on this topic. It's a bit like how I'm out of touch with the whole Battle Royale thing. Battle Royales aren't my thing. I grew up playing Unreal Tournament and Quake. I don't do this one life and then you get kicked from the server bullshit, just because somebody blew you up when you didn't see them. What I do is, somebody blows you up with a rocket launcher, you say, God damn it, then you respawn, go and get your own rocket launcher, and go and try and take the guy out who killed you. Side note, we will continue playing more Unreal games on stream at some point. I do have UT 2004, which, according to the crowd control website, the Twitch plugin, also has a crowd control little thing you can download for it, so hey, maybe as well use that. Grey Zone Warfare is a PvE extraction shooter though, that's the selling point for me. That's fair. I could probably get into something like that, I suppose. Arc seems really fun, only issue is there's resets. Probably to try and keep things balanced or something, I don't know. Again, I was saying earlier, I've got a friend who helps out at the charity shop I volunteer at. He's apparently started playing Arc Raiders, and he seems to enjoy it quite a lot. He's a couple of years older than me. Again, different strokes, different folks. If he enjoys it, he enjoys it. Fair enough. I'm not going to tell him what he should and shouldn't like. It's just I was saying before, the whole thing of I work customer service as my day job. I get stressed day in, day out, just going to work. But at least I'm getting financial compensation for it. I'm getting paid for it. With PvP extraction shooters, Escape from Tarkov, Arc Raiders, the Marathon reboot, you have to pay money to get into them, and then you are stressing yourself out. Seems like a bit of an unfair trade. As far as I'm informed, Arc Raiders match makes you with like-minded folks. If you're a pacifist or a rescue raider, you're going to be with more friendlies. I think I've heard that mentioned 1 or 2 times as well. Shame the folks I play with are very PvP-minded. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what's this now? 2 hours 26? Yeah, let's go ahead and start wrapping up, shall we? And I'm the one that gets jumped. Oh yeah, go figure. From a Google search, it's the adrenaline rush that draws people in. High risk, high reward kind of stuff. That's fair, I suppose I can see where that mindset comes from. It's just unfortunately, again, there seems to be a bit of a generational thing, as far as I consider myself to be concerned. Because I grew up under the ethos of video games equal entertainment, entertainment equals fun. And then of course you have games getting more and more hyper-competitive once esports became a mainstream thing. After esports stopped being, regional competitions, Halo tournaments, couple hundred people going along trying to win a share of $10,000 or something like that. Once they became full-on international regulated competitions, multiplayer video games in particular started to just get worse and worse. People treat them like an actual sport at this point. You can't play these things to have fun anymore. You're not allowed to. Apparently it's not the point. I get that Sea of Thieves, that's the same thing. I blame Fortnite. I blame Fortnite as well, yes. Fortnite hasn't come up yet, but let's just blame Fortnite. I'm down with that. To this day, whenever I'm stacking 1,000,000 plus gold on my ship after multiple voyages, the stress of seeing a player ship appear on the horizon will never not make me jittery. Sickly and I were actually discussing that earlier today. That's actually why whenever we've been doing Elite Dangerous, we only ever play on solo mode or private group mode. Yeah. Battlefield 6 went the way of nerf anything that anyone can use, so the shitters don't cry about good players killing them. Of course. Of course. Oh, hey Althea, you've joined us just in time. We're at the end of the stream. But hello, Althea. How are you, wifey? How's your day been? Welcome back, Battlefield 1. I haven't played Battlefield 1 in a while. I suck at the multiplayer on Battlefield 1, but there were times where I had fun with it, at least. My favourite class, strangely enough, considering I thought I'd like the medic more, my favourite class ended up being support, because just running around lugging a big Lewis gun and spraying bullets everywhere was hella fun. Excuse me, sorry. Gay smut, love you, bye. What the fuck? Althea just comes along and drive-bys my stream with gay smut and then leaves again. Fuck's sake. Battlefield 6, yeah, I've already read that. That's extraction should feel a full inventory with quest items included is making you nervous, knowing a sniper scope watching you can end it. Meh. You said love you, bye. What do you mean you're still here? Well, fair enough then. Welcome to Battlefield 1. Well, then apply to Pokemon 2. I like the competitive side of it, but I don't know if it actually impacts the enjoyment of playing the games. No clue. I've never really played Pokemon multiplayer. Like, even with some of the newer titles having wireless internet connectivity. Never really bothered with it. Anytime I've played Pokemon, it's always just been single player. Tend not to because Battlefield 1 looking back isn't a good game. I like it a bit better than I like it better than Battlefield 5, 2042 and 6 at least. Fuck those games. Stop saying yaoi. PvP Pokemon is a brain-dead game of farming eggs till you have a stat max and optimally trained Pokemon most of the time. Oh. Sounds like I wouldn't enjoy it then, cool. Althea, I may have bought a Neil Breen movie. Fucking hell. Really? Pokemon topic same could be said for shiny hunting. So I've heard. Sorry, just gonna drink him again. Just stick Pikachu under the car hood and get driving your electric car. I don't have an electric car, you see. I have a petrol-powered car. For the Americans in the chat there. Petrol. Petroleum fuel. No shit, Curry. You actually did go ahead and... You actually did buy a Neil Breen movie. You're not joking. Holy Christ. Well, hats off to you, man. Congratulations. Yeah, the new one, it's on a streaming platform, unfortunately, but at some point I'm buying an actual DVD. Oh, okay, fair enough then. Well, good on you. Gonna show some of the boys it. Fun times. Hey, like we were discussing on Sunday, Neil Breen gets more of a pass than Tommy Wiseau does. At least Neil has passion. At least he has enjoyment for his craft. Man loves what he's doing, you can't really fault that. You can say that his movies are questionable quality, you can nitpick faults with them, but you can't say he doesn't enjoy what he does. And he hates laptops, yes, that's very fair. And he for some reason loves using the exact same one explosion visual effect with the exact same one sound effect. But we'll gloss over that. It's just another instance of pure Breenius. Gave me some Gyarados caviar. Pokemon PvP could change in a positive way depending on how Champions works. Stop saying yaoi. Shut up. No, Kurishi doesn't bring up a good point. Shush. So yes, hello, for those just joining us, we are coming to the end of our stream tonight. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual. We've been doing viewers with we've been doing viewers with jigsaws, yes, we've been doing viewers with jigsaws. Yeah. We're ending the stream a little bit earlier than usual, because if you couldn't tell, I'm tired and I'm getting more of my words mixed up the more I keep talking. We've been doing jigsaws with viewers tonight. We've done 2 full images, and yeah, we're going to do another jigsaw stream at some point. Soon-ish, I guess. Thursday, we are playing a Wreckfest, the action-y car-crashing racing game that's inspired by Destruction Derby on the PlayStation 1, so look forward to that. We've been playing it a couple of times on stream last few months. It's always a fun time. Next week, we are possibly starting another big single-player game, maybe even a horror game, we'll see. Once I solidly decide on a title to play. Is this Althea's way of trying to make Arthur a yaoi protagonist? Shut up, Althea. No, it is not. My points are awesome. Shush. No, not cinema. Strike that idea from your minds right now. We're not doing it. No. Don't make me show everybody the pregnant Althea AI image edit I made of you. With me standing next to you. Anyway. Excuse me? No. Excuse me, the what? Yeah, I'm not elaborating. I refuse to elaborate on what I just said. Oh, Christ, even Red saying, okay, I'm going. And I think Althea's brain may have shut down as well. Oh, no, she's still here. Fun times. Oh, hey, look, Schedule 1 has support for that crowd control plugin on Twitch. Interesting. Oh, it's mostly just spend points to give somebody a certain item or something. Okay, fair enough then. Althea, you might want to reconsider your stake in this e-relationship. Why would she shut down when you... Okay, we're not talking about that anymore. Let's just move on. Never mind. Forget that I brought the topic up. Fuck's sake. Alright then, it's about 9:30 PM here. I think let's go ahead and wrap up for the evening, shall we? Again, I know it's a little bit earlier than usual, but we're more or less finished our jigsaw endeavours now, and again, I am a little bit tired than usual. All I do is spit facts. No, you don't. And on that note, let's go ahead and finish up for the evening, shall we? That's it for the stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Me and he's a steampunk boy, I'm a steampunk boy, the writings on the walls. Shut up! I'm busy going through my ending spiel, be quiet. Do not. Thank you all so much for being here, hope you've all enjoyed this. Hey Thorax. B. Arthur says he can't continue another puzzle, hops off puzzle game and speaks for another 30 minutes, which is around the time it took us to complete the owl puzzle. Make you idle, man. Fine, fuck you, I'm going. Thank you all so much for joining in with us. Hope you've all had fun. As always, make sure to follow me here on Twitch. And of course, use all my links down below to follow me on my Twitter account, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and come and join our Discord server. We'll be back on Thursday this week with some more Wreckfest. So until then, good night, take care, and I'll see all of you again very, very soon. Bye, everybody.